Come on, Kaylen. Come on. We ain't got nobody right here right now, but that don't matter. It's okay that we ain't gotta have nobody because it's gonna get washed regardless. And so we're gonna start off with the fact of the matter is this family, this dysfunctional ass motherfucking family that be trying to act like maybe I can help. Well, first of all, let me just say this. Let me just say this. Lamika, you can't help me. You can't help me with these children. You can't. You've never raised a child. And I hate to say it like that because, like, I love all my family members. I love all y'all to death. Like, I would do anything for my family members. The minute I started doing my YouTube and was, like, started just, you know, getting it out there a little bit or whatnot, whatever. First thing I started saying was, once my YouTube get big, because it will get big, once my YouTube get big, that I'm gonna put my family on. Like I was talking about how I got the one cousin that dyed hair. Like, I want to start putting him on. I got cousins that's doing this, that's baking, that's doing this stuff with their crystals, that's doing this, like, all kinds of shit. My family are talented. My family is some of the most talented people I motherfucking know. But it's fucked up, the fact of the matter that I can't get along with none of you motherfuckers. And not even that, because I can get along with all of you because I don't say nothing to half of you. And that's the fucked up part about it, is that I don't say shit to half of you because I can't speak my motherfucking mind without y'all being disrespectful, rude, or trying to down somebody or make somebody feel less than, or make somebody feel less than you or whatnot, whatever, because you're not getting what you want out of the fucking situation. Mind you, let me just say this. You people that, Lamika, you coming over here talking about the shit of I can help you, or me letting Kaylen come spend the night or whatnot, whatever. First of all, your daughter and Kaylen not even the same age. Your daughter's 20 something, Kaylen's 16, and Kaylen just turned 16. What does a 16-year-old look like hanging out with a 20-year-old? A 20-year-old that smokes weed. She's her boyfriend, and from my last I heard, the boyfriend was living with y'all. Like, in all honesty, I don't even know y'all business like that. But like, this 16-year-old has nothing in common with your 20-year-old. So what do I look like letting her spend the night with y'all? Mind you, I'm not even getting along with you all at this point. Mind you, the last time you spoke to me or we had any conversation, as you, I guess your meaning of conversation, you sit there and told me you didn't like what I was doing with the fact that my lingerie pictures of me selling my lingerie pictures. You didn't like that because I had children, and me having children, I shouldn't be selling my lingerie pictures, when in all actuality I was making money, and that's how I was getting my motherfucking money. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. If I had to sell my ass, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell my motherfucking ass for my babies. If that's what I have to do to take care of my children, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. But to have somebody sit here and tell me, Nicholas, stop. To have somebody sit here and tell me that I shouldn't be selling my lingerie pictures, but you are the same motherfucker that took lingerie pictures for your birthday and you posted those motherfuckers on Facebook with your nipples out. You can see your pussy and all this. Excuse my language. You can see your private parts and everything. But you sit here talking about my very tasteful lingerie pictures. I can post my pictures. I can post my pictures anywhere. And if anything, they're only going to say something about my butt being out because there were no private areas shown, no boobs, no vagina, no nothing other than my butt was showing, and you could see my birthmark. Other than that, you couldn't see anything else on my lingerie pictures. For my own cousin to be sitting here telling me whatever the fuck she said in the fucking comments, which made no motherfucking sense. And then to have the nerve to sit here and say that I didn't start YouTube until you wanted to do YouTube. Mind you, I had been on YouTube a whole year before you even spoke about YouTube. I had over 50 at that point in time. I had over a good 40 videos when you first said something about YouTube. I had a good 30 some odd videos on my YouTube channel because I had started doing YouTube. I was doing it. I was in the midst of doing it. I'm in the mix of doing YouTube. You don't even have a YouTube channel. You just have a Google account to watch YouTube videos. But you sit here telling me the only reason why I want to do YouTube is because you were doing YouTube. No, baby, it's the other way around. Jealousy in this motherfucking family is one of the worst things that we have in this family, because you all are some jealous motherfucking girls. Y'all are some jealous girls. But what you won't do is sit here and try to tell me about my children and then have nerve to sit here and say abuse. I lock my children. That's abuse. I'm locking my children up. My children are not locked up, first of all. Second of all, my kids can go do whatever the fuck they want to do. If they want to leave and go play outside, chill with their friends, they can go do that. But guess what? They just don't. They just don't. We live in a fucking hood. We live in a dangerous ass neighborhood, and my children aren't stupid, first of all. Second of all, let me go on and let Kaylen say what she was finna say about the simple fact of you even coming and asking and saying something about spending the night, because Kaylen don't even fucking know y'all. Why would she want to spend the night with you?
I don't even like you.
And that didn't even have to come out my mouth. That didn't even have to come out my mouth. You can go in and say what you were saying about the...
I get bad vibes from her, but when we was in the living room, she's sitting there trying to force it on me. She trying to force me to go ask auntie.
What, Bubba? Boy, it's the wind. It's the fan moving. Be quiet and let Kaylen talk, okay?
She trying to force me to go ask Granny. She trying to force me to ask Granny, can I go with her? And I'm like, no, my auntie gonna tell you no. And then she's still trying to force me, talking about some, go ask your Granny, can you come stay the night with us, or a couple of days with us? No, I don't want to. I'm not trying to be rude, disrespectful, because I know my auntie would get on to me for being disrespectful, even if she don't like you or not. My auntie will still get on to me about being disrespectful towards family members. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be a person I should be. And she's still trying to force me to come ask Granny. Like, first of all, Granny is my guardian. My auntie is my guardian. I should be asking her first of all. You're not going to force me to tell anybody anything either way. I'm still going to sit there. You're not going to force me. And she's still forcing me. She done forced me like 2-3 times trying to go ask Granny for the ask auntie. I'm not asking auntie anything. I know not to ask auntie anything. I ain't trying to get cussed out. I already know the answer.
That's not even the point of getting cussed out. If you wanted to go with her, that's different. But at the end of the day, you don't even know her. And mind you, to sit here and holler. To sit here and holler. Hold on 1 second. My bad, y'all. To sit here and holler, you had the nerve to sit here and be like, what did she say? Is it good or is it bad? The reason why I wouldn't let Kaylen go, expecting me to tell you if it was good or if it bad. Obviously, are you slow in the head? Because obviously it's got to be bad if I'm saying she can't go. But mind you, why would I let her go with you? Why would I let her go with you? She don't know you. She don't know you. You ain't never. You haven't never in this girl's 16 years of life ever called, hey, how Kaylen doing? What y'all up to? Do this. Hell, in my 34 years of life, you ain't never called me to try to hang out with me. So what the fuck? I look like letting you even hang out with my children. Mind you, to have the nerve to sit here and be like, oh, well, I can help you with your I could probably help you, to sit here and be told, so I could probably help you with her and this and that. You didn't raise your daughter. You didn't raise your daughter. You didn't even have custody of your daughter. You don't know how to raise a child. You've never raised a child. You've never raised a child. So please tell me how you going to help me with mine. Please tell me how you going to help me with mine. I'm not a perfect parent. I'm not a perfect parent. I'm not ever going to be a perfect parent. I'm not going to raise perfect children. I don't expect to raise perfect children at all. But what I won't let is somebody that never had custody of their child, that never have custody of their child sit here and try to tell me what they can and cannot do for me with my children. You can't help me. You ain't never raised a child. You don't know what it's like to go through the shit that you go through with a growing teenager. You don't know what it's like to go through the hormones that she go through because she's starting her period. And then I got 3 other little girls that are about to go through those same situations. Mind you, she stayed with her mom. She was with her mom for 9 years before I got her. You don't know the shit that she went through with her mama? Hell, I don't know the shit that she went through with her mama to have her the way she is now. I have no idea half of the shit she went through with her mama. But what you won't fucking do is sit here and try to play me like I abuse my children just because I won't let them go with you. Talking about some you keep your kids locked up. Guess what?
She don't.
That's not the point. That's not the point, Kaylen. But I appreciate you for saying it. It's fucked up that family members that they're not helping. They don't want to help. They just want to cause conflict. What was the point of you coming here asking Kaylen to come spend the night? Kaylen is 16 years old. Your daughter's 20 some odd years old with a boyfriend. Like, you ain't even asked me about this child's grades. You ain't asked me how she been doing in school. You ain't asked me nothing. Nothing other than can she come spending the night. I said spending the night. Kaylen, give me a drink out of there. Like, come on now. Like, and mind you, I wanted to get on here any fucking way because of the situation with Kayla and her talking about busting up and wanting to fight somebody. Yeah, you can go ahead. Talking about busting up and wanting to fight somebody and all this, that, and the other. This family is sick. Y'all are fucking sickos. Y'all are sickos. Y'all are, oh shit. Kaylen, bring me a towel, baby. It's only a few of y'all. Bring me a towel. It's only a few of y'all that got the good common sense that God gave y'all. The rest of us, because I'm included, the rest of us have been fucked up by these generational curses in our family that we don't know. We have no idea what is on the floor. We have no idea whether we coming or going, in all honesty. In all honesty. And I'm lucky that I got enough good common sense that I'm not gonna destroy my children. I can say that fucking much. And I can say this too. Once we're gone, we're gone. I don't know if y'all know, but me and my babies, me, Kaylen, Amala, Tamar, Izzy, Azian, once we're gone, we're gone. And when I say that, I mean that wholeheartedly. Once we're gone, we're gone. I'm not fucking with nobody no more. When we leave, our family is our family. It's within us. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but once we're gone, our family is within us. The few people in my family that I'm still cool with, that I'm cool with, that I love. I mean, I love all y'all. Regardless, I love all y'all. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna fight any of you all over ridiculous shit. I'm not gonna keep arguing with motherfuckers over my children that I have to raise. I'm not gonna do that. But once I'm gone, I'm gone. Once me and my children are gone, we are gone. And at the end of the day, my children see the shit that goes on. My children see that y'all don't give a fuck. My children see that y'all don't care. These kids, do y'all think that's stupid? Do y'all think that they think just because, oh, she came today and asked, could I come over? Do you think just because you did that one day that Kaylen's gonna care? Kaylen don't care. Kaylen know that you'll come today, and even if she was to go spend the night, guess what? That'll be the first and the last time she do that for some years. Because the next time she probably even see you, she'll be an adult, and you be trying to smoke with her or drink with her or some dumb shit. My children aren't stupid. They know what's up. They know this family ain't shit. At the end of the day, y'all can't help no goddamn body. If you weren't gonna be there, Bubba, you got to stop eating my bed. If you ain't gonna be there from the beginning, from the very beginning, then what's the point? What's the fucking point? You can't help nobody. And the point, the fact of the matter with Lamika talking about I could have helped you, I could help you, or maybe I could help you. No, like I said, you can't. You didn't raise your daughter. You can't help me raise my niece. You can't help me raise her. You didn't raise your daughter. You don't know how to raise a child. I don't care what nobody say. You don't know how to raise a child. You went through your trials and tribulations, and I'm not here to judge you, but those are the reasons why you weren't able to raise your child. You don't know how to raise a child, and in all honesty, those were your issues, and that was your fault. You don't have to raise a child. But don't sit here and try to come and think you gonna the fuck up mine. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, ma'am. Huh? Okay. No, ma'am. No, thank you. No spam. No ham. Y'all, in all honesty, I'm really just pissed the fuck off. I haven't made any YouTube videos because I've been going through it. I've been depressed. I've been stressed the fuck out. Like, I'm just mentally not okay. I've got a lot going on, and don't nobody give a fuck about the shit that I got going on. Everybody want to see here. I had my other cousin sit here and get mad at me because I told her she talking about busting up to my house to fight my mama, but because I told her we weren't gonna do that, that's disrespectful. She's talking about some fighting me next. I literally told her that that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to say that you're gonna come up to my house and fight my mom. She called me a retarded, this, that, and the other, because I said you're not gonna come to my house and fight my mom. But then I turned into a retard. I turned into a dummy. You start talking about my pussy. Like, who does that? First of all, second of all, you start talking about me not being able to keep a man, which I wish I could get rid of these niggas. You start talking about shit you literally don't know about me. Like, you don't know me. You don't know me. None of you know me. None of you know me. I don't know any of you. So who are you to talk about me? You're a nobody. You're just like a stranger walking down the street. You know nothing of me at all. You know nothing of me at all. And then to sit here and be like, Tommy's crazy, Dodrika's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, because the way you're acting right now, you acting a bit crazy too, sweetheart. You acting a bit crazy too. You got them family genes in you. You proved it all right here. You proved it all right here. I'm going to get back to YouTube, though. Y'all, I promise I'm going to get back to YouTube. I just got all this unnecessary drama going on that's just ridiculous. It's just not even worth it. It's like, what the fuck why do I even care? Like, I'm getting called scary. I'm getting called this, that, and the other because I won't fight family. Because I won't fight family. That's crazy. That's some of the most stupidest shit I've ever heard. But what won't happen, my children, none of my kids will ever spend a night with any of you all. None of my kids will ever spend a night with any of you all. I don't want help from you all. Don't need help from you all. I've been doing it for 9 years with my nieces. And I can't say I'm struggling, but we gonna get there. We're going to get there. I find it funny as hell that you sit there and did all that running your motherfucking mouth when the child didn't even want to go with you in the first place. The little girl don't even like you. She said it came out of her own mouth. And I ain't even had to tell her not to like you. I tell my children all the time, just because I feel a certain way about a person don't mean you feel that way. My mom is the biggest example of feeling a certain way about people. And I always tell my children, just because your granny feels some type of way does not mean you feel some type of way. I tell them all the time. I use my mama as an example all the time. My mama don't like this person, that person, and the other. But guess what? I'm still their niece, their cousin, their this, that, and the other, regardless of how my mother feels. Because at the end of the day, that's her opinion. She cannot dictate how I feel about people. Just like me being their mother, I can't dictate how they feel about people. Just like me being Kaylen's auntie, I can't dictate how she feel about my cousin. But y'all see how she feel about my cousin. And she feels that way because she sees it. Like, come on now. Do y'all think children don't see what y'all are doing? Do y'all think children don't see the bullshit that is going on? when Auntie came over here and did what she did before she passed away, I hate to bring it up, but did what she did before she passed away, guess who seen that? My children. Guess who seen who was the one trying to get away from it? My children seen that I was the one trying to get away from it. My children seen that I was the one that was trying not to argue with her, that I was begging her, just leave me alone. Let me cool, let me chill the fuck out, let me calm the fuck down, you calm the fuck down, we talk about it later. But no, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to chill the fuck out and try to talk about it later when everybody just cool, calm, collective. Nobody wants to do that. But what y'all fail to realize is children see that shit and kids remember that shit. And guess what? When my kids get older, they still ain't gonna fuck with y'all. They still ain't gonna fuck with y'all. My kids gonna look at y'all like y'all crazy. Like, ain't this the same girl that came to our house with that bullshit when we was kids? When Kaylen is older and she does want to do this, that, and the other, Kaylen gonna look at you like you dumb. Kaylen gonna be like, girl, I didn't like you when I was 16. I ain't gonna like you now. And I did, and that I didn't like you part, I don't like the fact that she said she didn't like her, because that's family. You ain't got to like them, but you gonna love them regardless. I hate the fact that she said that she doesn't like them. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, y'all. I said y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just ranting. I'm literally just ranting right now because I'm so ticked off at my family. Like, my grandma had 15 children. My grandma had 15 children. We've lost 7 people last year. We've lost two two aunties, an uncle, and 2 nephews last year, and then I lost family members with, like, on the other side. But we've lost all those family members, and you think we would be closer together. You would think this family, we literally lost our matriarch. She was the last one that died at this point, and now we have nobody to bring us together. But the way I feel right now, the way I've been feeling, I don't even want that. I don't even want that. When me and my children are gone, we are gone. Like, I'm at the point right now to where I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I see any of them again. Like, I don't care. It is like, I don't care. None of them have tried to be there for me. None of them have none of them have tried to be there for me. None of them have been in my corner. None of them have just tried to give me an encouraging word. And then the ones that do try to be there for you and be encouraging to you, the minute you piss them off and you on their bad side, it's all fuck you. That's why like my cousin, she was there for me with the situation with my sister or whatnot, whatever. The minute you get mad at me for saying that we not finna disrespect each other by talking about busting up to each other house to fight each other mama, you talking about some, that's why Sharika beat your ass. Mind you, Sharika didn't beat my ass. Y'all see me the next day. I was not touched. I look a hot mess because I was mentally distressed, but I was not touched. Mind you, I knocked 2 of my sister's teeth out. I was fucked up from the situation that I hurt my sister. When I fight people, I hurt people. That's why I don't fight people. Like, I don't want to hurt nobody. So why would I want to fight? Why would I keep wanting to fight people when every time you hurt somebody, you knocking their teeth out, you busting blood veins in their eyes, or breaking fingers and shit like that? Would you want to keep fighting people? At some point, you're going to get in trouble to the point they're going to be like your hands lethal weapons or some dumb shit. Like, who would want to keep fighting people if they keep hurting them seriously? Even when you do get in a fight, you're not. I'm sorry. When I end up getting in fights, I'm not trying to hurt people because I don't even be wanting to fight. Like, I don't be wanting to fight because I hurt people. Like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt you. Like, that's my whole point being. So I prevent myself from fighting. But then when I get into these fights, I hurt people. So it's like, it ain't no point in that. But anyway, I feel like I just ran it off into another subject. But like, this family is just sick. This family is sick. This family, the minute Ada Mae chose to have children with that man, well, let me even go farther back. It's to Ada Mae mama and dad. The minute they chose to have children together, and they had Ada Mae, and then Ada Mae had children with her baby's father, and even the youngest 2, like, the minute she did that, that was like all hell broke loose. There's so many stories and so much shit that I am going to talk about, on here, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm gonna talk about it. The fact that brothers molesting sisters, sisters touching nephews, and like I'm gonna talk about every last little bit of it, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. And that's another reason why when we're gone, we're gone. Y'all sit here and try to play like, oh, I love you, I'll be there for you, I'm gonna help you. But then the minute you get mad at somebody, y'all throwing shit they passed up in their face. Like, what family does that? Mind you, I'm the type of person, even if I'm mad at you, I won't disrespect you. Me and my cousin got into it. I'm mad as hell at her. You talking about my daddy? You talking about my dad killing my grandma? Why would you bring that up? What does that have to do with you being mad at me? What does that have to do with you being mad at me? But at the end of the day, my dad doing that, I've had to live with that my whole entire life. I've had to live with my father killing my grandma. I've had to grow up trying to figure out, am I gonna be like him? Am I gonna be crazy like him? Am I gonna be a psycho like am I gonna want to hurt my mom when I get older? Am I gonna want to do this? Why did he do that? Like, I had to grow up with that my whole entire life. That fucked me up. I had to forgive my dad for that. What makes you think you even bringing that up is gonna make me feel some type of way? Because I was like, damn, really? Did she really brought that shit up? But at the end of the day, they made me feel no type of way because I'm gonna talk about it anyway. And I forgave my dad a long time ago. Shit, I mean, he couldn't control what he was going through or what his brain was telling him at that point in time. There was nothing that he could do about that. But you bringing that up just because you pissed off because I said we weren't going to disrespect each other shows that there's something wrong. There's something wrong. You got some serious anger management issues going on. Bringing up all the shit that cousin brought up. Like, that girl brought up so much shit that I was like, damn, she mad. Little old me got her mad. And I find it funny that that's a bit childish. But either way it goes, how do I have y'all so mad? Like, what am I doing to make y'all so mad? What am I doing to make y'all so mad? Like, I'm literally down here minding my business, living my life, taking care of my children. I don't talk about none of y'all. I don't reach out to none of y'all. I don't nothing. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't ask nobody for no help. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I'm not going to. I'm never going to reach out and ask for help. I'm not. If I've ever reached out and asked somebody for help, a family member for help, it's because I trust that family member. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to reach out and ask anybody for fucking help. Because guess what y'all going to do? Throw it in each other's face. Y'all, I'm finna get right back to, I'm finna get back to I said Facebook. I'm finna get back to YouTube because it's a lot of shit that I've been wanting to talk about. A lot of stuff that I've been wanting to talk about. And I'm sorry about my foul language. But it's a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to talk about that I haven't. I've been wanting to do the story time about my dad, killing my grandma and setting her house on fire with her body in it. I've been wanting to do that video for the longest. I did the video about my uncle molesting me when I was 2. There's stuff that I want to talk about with family because that video was a family secret video. There's other family secret videos that I want to do with the brothers molesting their sisters and then molesting their nephews, their sisters' children. Like, it's a lot that I want to do. There's a lot of story times and a lot of stuff that I want to do. And then there's a lot of fun stuff that I want to do too. And I want to get all this out because I want to break these generational curses. Like, I want to break these situations. Like, this stuff that I'm going through right now. Like, my children, I don't want my children to go through this with their family members. Like that situation that happened with my cousin, that'll never happen to one of my children. They'll never have a fake ass cousin come to their house trying to tell them about them. They'll never have those type of situations going on. Never have those type of situations going on. Because I'm going to have them long gone away from my children by then. I'm going to have them long gone away from my children by then. I find it funny that none of them care. Like, y'all don't care. If y'all cared, where have y'all been? Where have y'all been? What family member just pop up out the blue and say shit like maybe I could help you. Girl, you didn't raise your own daughter. How you gonna help me? You can't help me. Come on now. You went through this, that, and the other. Put it on my charger. Right here. Like, how you supposed to help me? You can't help me. But guess what? My children ain't gonna go through with that fake ass. Go through that fake ass. You need help. Like I was saying, my children ain't gonna go through that fake ass shit with family members, and I'm about done with the fake ass shit with fake ass family members. Cause as much as I love y'all, I ain't got to be around you. I ain't got to be around. So let me say this, and let me say this now, because a lot of y'all play like y'all don't watch my YouTube, but y'all do. Let me say this: if you are a King, a Moore, a Jones, not well, Jones, Pat, you know I fucks with you. I love you, Pat. If you any one of the kings, the king, if you're from Ada May and Herbert, whatever his last, Herbert King, if you're one of them, if you are a product of Ada May King and Herbert King, and you're my family member, and we don't got no beef, I love you, and I still fucks with you. But if at this point we've had any frustrations talking to whatnot, whatever, and if in all honesty you're not gonna come and speak to me like an adult and actually apologize, because in all honesty the ones that have came to us, you all are the ones in the wrong. If I was in the wrong, I can very well say like I was wrong for that. I apologize. You know, this, that, another, like talking about my cousin not being having custody of her child. I can apologize for that, but at the end of the day, you didn't. What, baby? You're gonna have to wait a second. But like I was saying, I don't fucks with y'all. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of this fake ass family, these fake ass caring about people when it's convenient for y'all. But that's what gets me. You only care when it's convenient for you. That's the only time you care is when excuse my mess, y'all. I've been depressed. I've been going through it. If you've ever been depressed, you know how it be. But the only time y'all give a fuck is when it's convenient. The only time y'all want to help is when it's convenient. Like, and my life isn't going to be convenient for you. If you can't come and be family when it's inconvenient, then don't be family when it's convenient. Don't be. Because I've always been the type of person that regardless of when my family call me, I'm going to be there. Regardless of when the friends call me, I'm going to be there. Regardless of what situation it is or what we're going through, guess what? I'm going to be there. That's who I am. I love my people. I love my people. Even if I'm pissed off at them, guess what? I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there no matter what. But at this point in time, I'm done. I'm not being there no more. I'm not giving my energy to people that don't deserve it. And you all, family members or not, y'all don't deserve it. You do not deserve it. Lamika did not deserve all that energy I gave her today. She didn't deserve it. For what? For what? For nothing? For her not to care? For her not to even understand what I'm going through? Dealing with a child that don't listen to me? That don't give a fuck about what I got to say? This, that, and the other. That's doing shit that a freaking 16-year-old, I'm about to say 14, a 16-year-old shouldn't be doing. Like, no. Don't have to explain my parenting, how I'm parenting, what I got going on. I don't gotta explain none of that to y'all. None of that. But what you won't do is just sit here and try to talk about me as a parent when you have no idea what I'm going through. You have no idea what I'm going through. When you don't even know me. How are we family and you don't even know me? That's the crazy part. We family. You know nothing about me. You don't know me as a person. You know nothing about me. All you know is what Aunt Vicky telling you. And she don't even know me. She been staying in our house for 2 weeks now. Still don't know us. But at this point, she can go stay with you. Because what I'm not going to do is have somebody staying in my home and have that person staying in my home, but going back and forth to another person that I don't get along with home, going back and forth, doing that back and forth shit. That's what I'm not going to do. So, if we're going to do that, Or Vicky can go stay with you. I love you, auntie. But I'm not gonna do that. Vicky can go stay with you. Y'all can have y'all little drinking fest, the shit y'all like to do, and enjoy. And leave us the fuck out of it. Plain and simple. Cause I don't. And there's another thing. Like I feel like the family thinks that we just sit around and talk about y'all. Like y'all are just a topic of our conversations when y'all aren't. Like the only time y'all get brought up is when y'all come around. Like that's literally the only time I say anything about anybody is when I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only time I speak on anybody is when I see y'all or when we have a encounter. Other than that, what's the point of talking about y'all? Like I don't care that much to talk about y'all, and that's fucked up to say, but I don't care to talk about y'all. Y'all aren't significant in my life for me to be running my mouth about y'all, for me to be gossiping about y'all, talking bad about y'all, judging y'all, or any of that. I don't do any of that because you're not that significant in my life for me to be doing that. So what's the point in it? But it's funny that y'all are doing that to me and my children when we're not significant in your life. We don't nothing we're doing is affecting you all. So why are we the topic of discussion? You know what I'm saying? Like I find that funny as hell that we're the topic of discussion. But I'm finna get off here. Kayla said what she had to say. Don't even fucking like you. That was funny. She don't like you. We lost our bunny rabbit today. Our bunny rabbit died, and I'm sorry. What, Papa? You don't want me to tell them a bunny died? They're gonna cry. Papa don't want me to tell y'all our bunny died, cause y'all are gonna cry. But we had a bunny that we had been feeding for about a month or two. He was a wild bunny. But he had been coming up to us, letting us feed him and stuff. And then he got hit by a car today. But I don't know. Do y'all think I should post the pictures and stuff of him? We got pictures and videos and stuff of us feeding the bunny, and we buried him today. We prayed and buried him and did all that. A whole little service for him. Bubba cried. Bubba was so sad. His bunny passed away. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here because like I said, it is what it is. I just can't wait until I'm gone because y'all just don't know what I got in store. Everybody talking about something, y'all broke this. That'd be the funniest shit. That'd be the funniest stuff that when it be your own family be like, y'all ain't got shit, this and other, y'all ain't done this, and y'all ain't got this, y'all ain't gonna do nothing but be stuck in the hood and be doing this, that, and the other for the rest of y'all life. Baby, you don't know what I got in store. Y'all have no idea what I got planned. Y'all have no clue what I got planned. Y'all have no idea what I got up my sleeve. And I'm excited to show y'all because guess what? Y'all gonna see it regardless if y'all part of it or not. Y'all gonna see it. And I can't wait for y'all to see it because the jealousy that you all have now, whoo, it's gonna be 10 times worse then. But regardless, I love all y'all. At the end of the day, I just won't be fucking with you no more. Do one of my mamas. What y'all drinking me doing? But yeah, I'm just done at this point. I can't with this family. I can't. Some of y'all, I love y'all to death. And of course, I still fucks with y'all. But there's some of y'all I just can't. I just cannot. It ain't no point. It ain't no point wasting my breath. It ain't no point in you wasting your breath. Like, it just is what it is. Don't be coming asking for my children because they don't even like you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The fact that Kaylen said, I didn't know Kaylen didn't like. If you go back and look at this video when I'm done talking, if you look at how I looked at Kaylen, you can tell I didn't know Kaylen didn't like her. Like I had no idea Kaylen didn't like her. I had no clue. I thought Kaylen liked her. I figured Kaylen would want it to go to her house. When Kaylen sit there and said she didn't like her and didn't want to go to her house in the first place, that was like, whoa, dang. Okay. But that shows you that children see what y'all doing. These kids see what y'all doing. Like Kayla said, she get a bad vibe off of you. She don't like your energy. Like she gets that off of you. There's something weird about your energy too, bro. There's something completely weird about Lamika's energy. Like completely, she throws you off. I don't know what it is about her energy, but she throws you completely the fuck off. There's something weird about her. Hell, Vicky be saying that shit. Talking about her and her crystals and her sage and this, that, and the other. That's all good and well and all that and the other. But there's certain sages and certain crystals you're supposed to have and there's certain ones you ain't supposed to have. And just because you know a little bit about certain ones don't mean you know what you're really doing, because you could be fucking yourself up. But I do know one thing. Every single time she's come up in this motherfucker, she's pulled bad energy into this bitch. And it takes me weeks to get that weird fuck energy out of my home. It takes forever for me to get that weird fuck energy out this motherfucker. Every time let me come up in this bitch. But guess what? It won't happen no more. It won't happen no more. And I can't wait to get up out this bitch any goddamn way, because this house has so much stank funk energy in it. So much stank funk energy in it. I can't wait to get me and the children out of it on to better days. But yeah, let me get off here, because at this point I'm just ranting. Because the whole point of this was for Kaylen to say what she had to say. Kaylen been gone, so yeah, let me go.